right. Doug's upstairs sleeping. He's pretty comfortable right now. All right. I'm just getting ready here. Oh man, I hate time change. Bear with me, folks. I'm just getting the screen up here so I can see. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Oh, notifications are working this morning. I'm amazed. Let me get some microphone. He heard. Doug, how do you know? Okay. I think he's at the top of the stairs. What a dog. Doug? Okay, this dog is unbelievable. What are you coming here for? Right? Are you here for something? Are you? What a dog. What a dog. Oh, he uses me? Doug, what do you want? Hey? What do you want? Hey? What do you want? Dougie's got a really sore shoulder, folks. I had to give him medication last night. Hang on. All right, Doug. I know. It's time for a treat, isn't it? All right, let's mic myself up here. Okay. Okay, Doug, you don't have to claw me. Hang on. Be patient, little dog. Oh, the big mouth. He was, when I left him upstairs, he was dead to the world sleeping. Like, no way he was getting up. I tried to wake him up, give him a bit of cuddles, and nothing. But the lure of treats, eh? Hey, little dog? Hey? Oh, you like that treats, don't you? Hey? You're sitting so pretties. Look at his gray face, eh? He's getting so old. I was looking at it yesterday. He's got the gray eyebrows. My dog is getting old, folks. He had a wicked limp last night. Really, really bad limp. I guess he went for a little bit of a rip when I was cleaning the barn. I didn't know. And he was like totally seized up last night. Totally seized up, eh? You were hurting. Your poor shoulder, eh? To be a gimp old dog, eh? To be a gimp old dog. Eh? Chasing crows. Gray face, eh? You're losing your handsome luster, eh? Becoming an old dog, folks. Old dog. Old Matt. We're all old and we're gonna die. That's a bottom line. Okay, so what's going on here? Anybody complaining about the audio? No. Okay, so we're good to go. All right. So question here. The question this morning, the test this morning, there's 28 people here. How many people watched the video that I suggested yesterday, that I pleaded with yesterday, that I asked pretty please yesterday? How many? I'm just wondering. I'd like to know. 1, you watched it. 2, you didn't. Type that into the keyboard. Nice and easy to do on the interaction with the comment field. 1, you watched it. 2, you didn't. I'm curious. I really want to know. I want to know how many people I enlightened yesterday. Okay, for some reason my chat's not working. Oh, there it is. The instructions were, one, you watched it, two, you didn't. They were very simple instructions, folks. I'm hoping to see a bunch of numbers so it's easier for me to see who did and who didn't, and I'm getting explanations. Okay, Doug, that's enough of those. Okay, some of these are going to have to stay later after class. I'm sorry. I'll have to give you a lesson on instructions. Gail, you get a star. 3 is the best. Okay, I have no problem here. Oh, this tea thing, man. I don't know if I'll ever get back to the world of tea. Okay, I'm having problems here. I need a spoon. Oh, I got her. You just keep putting the fingers in the hot tea, and sooner or later you'll get the tea bag. So, any feedback on the video that the people did, the people that watched it? Any feedback? Any stories? Any opinions? Anybody have an opinion? I'm looking for opinions this morning. That would require full sentences to be typed out. I'm going to post the video again. I'll put the link below. There's a prize. I'm going to be doing a contest on that video. There's going to be a test. We're going to do a test, and we're going to have a prize on the Duck Adventure for everybody that watched that video. You're going to get tested. It'll be a huge financial prize. Huge. Huge, huge. I'm not lying either. Okay? Okay, Doug. Yeah. See, now I get jerked now. Yeah, you'll get some jerk, Doug. Relax. I know, dog. Hey? I know, eh? You're getting chicken today, too, because Matt forgot to buy Doug. Well, I didn't forget. I didn't go. I got a $5 chat. I haven't had a super chat in years. Thank you so much, Half Moon Homestead. It's too bad that YouTube takes 30% of it. That's the part that sucks. You know? That's the part that sucks. YouTube takes a big gash on everything, eh? They gotta take their pound. Okay, Doug, I know, Doug. He's like, okay, I'm working here. I'm very rude, folks, right now. I should have did this before I started the stream. But I didn't. But I'm doing it now. Here, I'm gonna put the link again for that video. Please. I'm gonna put the word please in front of it. Please. Okay, yesterday I typed in what this video. Oh my God, that's something you do stuff when you're tired. I failed class yesterday. Please watch this video. Okay, I put her on there. I put the link below. I know, Doug, you'll get more. He's bothering me here now, folks. Okay, hang on. Just bear with me. I'm trying to get this. I should have done it before, and I didn't do it before, and now I'm paying for my not being ready. I'm going to fail class is what I'm going to do. Okay. Right. So there's going to be a contest. We're going to do a contest, right, Doug? And there's going to be a huge prize, right? Huge prize, skill testing question contest. But I do appreciate the Half Moon $5 chat, though. So I don't promote chats. It's because YouTube takes so much. And when YouTube's doing what they're doing, I have a hard time being happy about them. I know, I'm using their service and it's free and I'm the product and all that kind of neat stuff. I know how it all works. But You know, you can still operate under duress. You know what I mean? Dog, I know, eh? Look at this, eh? The jerk. Dog, you're a jerk, right? So, how many people, excuse me, how many people watched me in the barn yesterday and saw the high pressure ducts? They were putting the pressure on last night. Oh, God. I waited till the very end of the day to clean the barn because I knew if I cleaned the barn earlier in the day that they would be in the barn all day. And it was a beautiful day yesterday. And I knew today was going to be a snowstorm. I forgot to tell you that yesterday morning. But we're expecting anywhere from 6 to 10 inches of snow today. The spring weather is here. Wet. It's going to be a high of 0 and snow today. But that's why I waited to the end of the day to clean the barn. And they were high pressuring me to get it done so that they could come into the barn. When it starts melting, it's going to be a mess here. He's, you know, when he wants something, you see how good he is there? He's just like, oh, I'm a good dog. I'm like the best. I listen, not. You know, when you call me and I don't really respond, or I take forever to come out of the pen, and then halfway while I'm walking towards you to leave the pen, I decide to get sidetracked and lick up some duck poop, right? Or having to be told that to get out of the barn multiple times and then come right back in after he leaves. Like, he knows the word out, he knows what it means, leaves the barn, and then comes right back in. Like, you know, like the dog is he pushes it. It's like it's not like he doesn't know what the word means, because he's in the barn and say out, and he leaves the barn. Then turn around, he comes right back in. Doug's living on gourmet food right now. He's living on raw chicken backs because I didn't buy any dog food. Right, Doug? We have a bag of raw chicken backs. And he loves the raw chicken backs, I'll tell you that much. Right, that's enough of treats. We're gonna pace ourselves on the treats, Doug. All right. We ignore Doug, he'll go away. That's the way it works, hopefully. All right. So, is anybody wanting to give me an opinion? Or we're not gonna, everybody's too lazy this morning on typing on the keyboard. I can't believe how late I slept. You know, this hour, it's so hard. That's what I'm talking about. Why is it so hard? It's the time change. I hate it. Why does the time change have to be so hard? It's like, I woke up at 5:30, old time, and I said, oh, it's really 6:30. Oh, it's Sunday morning. I'm not getting up. So I went back to sleep, and then I just woke up. I was like, I came downstairs, and it was like, I looked at the clock, it said 8:30, old time. I'm like, I slept till 9:30 new time. You know? I must have been tired last night. Oh, I know what it was. I went to bed real late because the clocks got turned ahead. That's what happened. I love when they turn the clock back in the fall. You get an extra hour of sleep, Susan. It's like you get to sleep in that extra hour in the morning. You lose an hour in the spring. Oh, the dog. Oh, Doug. What do you want? You want more treats, eh? You know those claws? Like he's clawing the chair right here, so I'm not feeling it, but that hurts like a bugger when he hits your leg because he doesn't realize how strong he is. It's more like a rake effect, if you know what I mean. He's not really pawing you, he's raking you. Okay, now he's working me on the other side. Looking at the bags on the desk. Look at him. What a dog. Dog. Oh, you've just farted. No. Go away. Oh, folks, you have no idea. It burns the eyes. Anyways. He got me good last night going up the stairs. He decided to fart going up the stairs, and I had to walk through a cloud on the staircase. It was like a cloud right on the like it was like I was walking up and it was like what? But luckily, as I was walking through it, I went through it and then I got out of it and it was like wow, man! It was like a layer on the stairs. Anyways. Stephanie, I don't understand what YouTube's doing. I don't. I would love to be a fly on the wall in one of their meetings just to see what really what really they're doing. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. It's just not right. When you get deleted, you lose your momentum. It's just wrong. It's wrong. But life's not real. Life's a bitch and then you die. That's basically it, you know? We can all look forward to that part, eh? We all die. Oh. It's amazing. The plan. Yeah, the plan that we don't know about. I don't know. The times have changed. Things have changed. Things have changed. I don't know. It's, I don't know. I'm lost for words. My giraffe feed. Yeah, I wonder how the giraffes are doing this morning. I wonder if they're probably sitting at about 40,000 people on a Sunday. Live streaming the little giraffes. Like giraffe guys, he's making out big. He's doing quite well. He's got a deal where you can give them $5 and they'll text you when she goes into labor. How many people are watching? I remember I said 40,000? 38,645 are watching the giraffe with no audio. And the super chat's just a fly in there, helping the conservation petting zoo. That's what it is. He's got far too many animals in that place. I saw drone footage of that place. It's not as big as you think, folks. It's a big petting zoo. 38,000 people watching the little giraffe. You'd give me $5 if I text you when I go into labor? I should do that, eh? I should start a stream. Watch me go into labor stream. But I think I should go. I think it's such a big deal. If I go into labor, it's worth $50 though. I wonder how many people paid the $5. I think there's also another deal he's got where you can be part of the elite group of people in his Facebook, where it's something like $20 or $25, where you can get. There's another stream or something. I don't know. I remember reading about that once. He has a system, or he had set up a group that you had to pay to get into, and it's got a special stream or something. I'm not sure. Maybe it's maybe it's a point of view stream of the birth. I don't know what it's like. first to go into labor. I could be like a transgender, you know, going to labor kind of thing. You know what I mean? I could give birth to plastic giraffes. Vista, you ruined it. I was going to do a whole skit for that. $1 every time a dog. I'll do text. We'll watch them lay eggs. I could do that. It'd be hard to wire that one up. 38,645 people. That's pretty. That's a lot of people watching a giraffe. Unbelievable. He's doing well. Unfortunately, ducks are not that popular. Oh, 39,757 now, folks. I couldn't close that tab. It'll be up to 40,000. It's Sunday morning, eh? Everybody's got to jump in Sunday morning. I said it was gonna be 40,000 this morning. I bet you when the birth happens, it might hit 100,000 viewers at birth time. It might. You never know. He's doing well. Unfortunately, the ducks are are literally in the shit house. So YouTube ain't gonna tell anybody about the ducks. Like I said, you know, I'm gonna be setting the streams up for you people to watch for the geese hatching. Okay, and I'm going to tell you right off the bat, it's going to be a little group of people watching, just us. So, you're going to be special, and I'm doing it just for you. So, my true hardcore duck fans, that's who I'm doing it for, because I know it'll never get. I don't even have any. I don't even have any aspirations of it being unboxed by YouTube. I know for a fact it's going to just be us watching it. It'll be something private, you know. It'll be a private ceremony, is what it'll be. The best way to help the ducks is through PayPal. The best way, or help us finish off the GoFundMe. What are we at the GoFundMe? I didn't look this morning because I just got out of bed. I'm not gonna lie, not gonna lie. I could say, oh, I'm not. I just didn't get out of bed, but I did. Okay, why can't I get to the? I'm having a hard time here, folks. I can't even get to my own campaign. Oh, I'm not. I should have. See, if I had a producer, I could have all of this queued up, eh? But I don't have a producer. I've just got Doug and I and treats. And really long passwords to get into everything. Passphrases, actually, is what I use. I don't use passwords. I use phrases. I use phrases. What are we at? We're at $235, and we need to raise $306. Okay, that's how close we are. We're really close, folks, to paying for the February duck feed of our small little group of people here. Awesome group of people, but I'd take you people over the giraffe people, honestly, I would. If we had 38,000 people watching the ducks, I wouldn't be able to chat with you. I'd be having Sunday morning streams here, and I wouldn't have this, I wouldn't have you like a bunch of friends over in my kitchen. I wouldn't want 38,000 people in my kitchen right now. That would be hard to handle, you know? It would be hard, wouldn't it? Wouldn't be. I'm here. I'm sorry about this. I'm just rearranging my screen so I can see the chat. Oh, I'm really I'm spaced out here. I think I'm giddy from oversleeping. Okay. Right. So at $235 in the GoFundMe. All right. And GoFundMe is good too because they don't take any more fees. Eh? They just take the 3% credit card fee. So it's another good way. GoFundMe, if you want to help out. My city is Porco Dio. I don't know what that is, bosses. Don't know. You need to type a little more full sentences to get me to figure things out. I'm not very good at fragmented comments. Thumbs up is good too. If you want a thumbs up action, you know, let YouTube know that we're not scum here. What do you got? I'm gonna thumbs up my own stream. Okay, we're up to 26. Is it 26 we're up to on the thumbs up? Okay, we're up to 26. Yeah, I just thumbs up myself. just so that I can make myself feel better this morning. The tip is optional on GoFundMe. You don't have to pay for it, George, when you do that. Because they've changed their business model. Because remember, GoFundMe bought UCare, and UCare didn't buy anything or didn't charge any fees at all, and they worked on the business model of tips, okay, and it's supposedly optional. You know, so if you don't want to tip GoFundMe, you don't have to. And okay, just wait here. This way we're gonna give him. We're gonna put this guy on a 300-second timeout. No, now he's officially going straight to hidden. I timed him out, but before the timeout even kicked in, he started calling me names. I don't want these glasses up my ass. That would be uncomfortable. Oh, boys. The thought of the glasses up my rear end hurt. Okay, we're still at 235 on the GoFundMe, folks. Just letting you know. I just refreshed the screen. I'm a loser, Miles? I'm a loser. What a loser. I haven't hammered anybody in a long time. I timed the guy out first, but by the time I hadn't even kicked in and he was sticking my glasses up my rear end. Why would you want to stick glasses up somebody's rear end? I don't understand that one. See, incomplete sentences will get incomplete thoughts, Miles. Full sentences. We're adults here in the room. I like full words too. I'm not very good on the short forms, texting kind of stuff. I don't text. I don't have a phone to text on, so I'm sort of left out of that one. Don't know a lot about texting. You know, I'm old school. I write things out. The whole thing. Actually, I prefer to pick the phone up and call. Hello. Can I remove your microphone at the t-shirt? Yeah, I can remove it. Why do I have to move it? It's right here, but it's not working. What's going on here? Vista just nailed somebody. Okay, why do he used a racial slur? Okay, well that's not grounds for being banned, though. We'll give him a second chance, and we'll remove that. It's hard to do. This screen is not working for me this morning. I unhid him, and we'll see if he takes the rope and attacks us. But the other was? I didn't see the other. What's the other? Well, why are we getting idiots here this morning? I unbanned them, killings. I'm not really sensitive. Except unless you hit me with a hammer. If you hit me with a hammer, I don't like it too much. I really prefer not to hit my head. I have a thing about hitting my head now. I have a fear of hitting my head, actually. I respect my brain an awful lot now since my concussion. When I see YouTube videos of people hitting their heads on things to break things, I just like shake. It's like, oh man, your brain. It's like, why would you do that to your brain? Like, check the GoFundMe? Okay, I'll check it right now, boss. What are we at? My God, we just hit it. Kelly, whew, she pounded us right over the top. Thank you so much. We're done on GoFundMe. We achieved goal. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Awesome. Thank you so much, folks. Greatly appreciate it. You're a sweetheart, Kelly. You are. Everybody's sweethearts. Like I said, I'd rather have this group of people than 38,000 people staring at the giraffes. Trust me, I would. I would, honestly. It's more fun. It's more personal. You know what I mean? That's what I think. Because, you know, remember when we had the ducklings and we were getting like 40,000 views an hour and the chat was so bad that I had to turn the chat off? That was no fun, you know? That was no fun at all. When I was a kid, I used to, on the weekends, eat dog food at the cottage when we ran out of food on our drinking weekends when I was a teenager. Many times I ate Dr. Ballard's beef stew on crackers. But those were the days when dog food was just as good as human food. I wouldn't do it today. And the picture on the can, it looked like Mom's beef stew. So you didn't feel too bad when you heated it up and you were pouring it on the crackers. They were stale crackers though. So, because everything at the cottage was stale, everything. Except the Dr. Ballard's beef stew. You know, Connie, darling, Connie. You know, I want to get something straight, okay? The guy with the giraffes, I commend him for pulling off what he's pulling off on YouTube. That is a monumental feat to get that many people to watch a live stream, okay? Hats off to the guy. You know, I'm not gonna lie. It'd be cool if the ducks were that famous. Not this fish stream. I like the breakfast stream more than us. But if the ducks themselves were that famous, that would be all right. That would pay the bills, actually. That would totally pay the bills. Absolutely pay the bills. But unfortunately, the ducks have been, you know, we're in the no-no land with YouTube. They don't like us. But anyways, the camera angles. If I had 40,000 people, okay, folks, watching the ducks, and I'm just telling you, this is just from me on a production level, okay? If I had 40,000 people watching the ducklings, I would make sure that the camera angle was absolutely perfect, okay? If I had 40,000 people, I would be moving the camera around. I would actually, with that many people watching, you could hire a person and have a mobile camera following the animal around. You follow me? Like, instead of just having a stationary camera staring, pointed down on his back, and then have, you know, the windows, the lighting coming in, screwing up the autofocus so that the picture's washed out, the white balance is off, and it's out of focus slightly. You follow me, folks? He doesn't appreciate the 40,000 people watching. That's the bottom line. That's it. I'm going to say it. I said it. He doesn't appreciate it. Now he can, I'm not bashing him. I'm just saying, being appreciative of achieving a goal of getting 40,000 people to watch your stream, you could put a little more effort into the production. That's my opinion, you know? Oh, where are these idiots coming from this morning? My God. Oh, I'm getting slightly pissed off here right now. Oh. Or that's right, Tom. Exactly, Tom. Exactly. You could get one of those PTZ cameras and you could get a good one. Spend like $8,000 and get a good one, okay? That you could actually, you get a PTZ camera that's 360 that you could move, because you can stream that, if you've got the bandwidth, and if you've got 40,000 people watching, you could do the bandwidth. It's only 30 megabytes upload speed to do a 360 cam with an $8,000 camera. It's like, there are the possibilities with 30,000 people watching it. Like, put a little effort into it, You follow me, folks? Like, I just look at that as, I look at that, when I look at that, I look at that as a wasted opportunity. Literally, you are getting, actually, you know what? What he has achieved is monumental, and it's a huge opportunity because, like YouTube gave him the Animal of the Year award, or Animal Livestream award. He got some kind of award, YouTube. Like, the guy has literally been handed the crown jewels, and he ain't doing nothing with it. You know what I mean? Like, you follow me? I am, to have that many people, and I've done this, when I do streams here and there's only 5 people watching them, and then I'll look at the stream online and I'll see that, oh my God, the camera is crappy, or it's out of angle, or something's wrong. I go out there and fix it just for 5 people, to make sure it's perfect, so that, the camera angles look good. Or I notice, the camera's not pointing right, the ducks are all hugging the fence line, and, you can't see the ducks, so I turn the camera so you can see the ducks. It's like, but if I had 40,000 people, I'd be like, oh my God, I got to make this better. The production pressure you would be under to give a good product. You know what I mean? I know, that's just me. Yeah. It's like when I had, when we had the ducklings on the floor, and there was 40,000 people, and I was like setting the camera up on the ground, so that it was, they're up to 41,000. 41,000 people. And we get the shoulder of the giraffe. We get the shoulder of the giraffe, a plywood wall for 40,000. Oh, I feel like a game show. And we get the shoulder of the giraffe for 41,000. Okay, so what's Vista's thought here? Vista has a full sentence thought. Let me think. Matt, I think he puts all his money in the place and doesn't feel right as spending on productions. It's the productions that's making him famous, though, Vista. He's blowing a golden opportunity. It's a huge, huge opportunity, folks. It's like, it is, like I'm telling you, if we had 40,000 people in the barn, I would be anal on the stream quality. Anal. The pressure of making it perfect, if you know what I mean. No. PayPal's the best way. Links are below. PayPal is the best of everything. Put your head on my shoulder. Put my head on your shoulder. Why, Susie? I'm just saying that the guy's blowing an opportunity. I agree, but he has a different mindset than you. He came from a different point of view. No, Vista, he's blowing an opportunity, though. That's the thing. It's like literally, knock, knock, knock. Who is it? Opportunity. Oh, can you come around to the other door? That's what he's doing. Like, everybody's at his door right now. They're all knocking on the door, and he's telling them to go around to the other door. That's exactly what's going on. With music, Matt talking on the giraffe's shoulder. Susie, I'm really sorry. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I'm stupid this morning. I don't get it. I'm losing it. It's got to be. I think it's something sarcastic, and it's going right over my head. I don't know for sure. I should email him and explain it to him. No, Vista, he won't listen to me. Nobody listens to Matt. Nobody. Not well. I one person listens to me. I have one person right now that's listening. Nobody else listens. The difference is I'm a YouTuber. Well, I wouldn't say that, Stephanie. I'm a duck guy. I run a duck operation. You know, you don't run 1,000 ducks through your property and to breed them or raise them, breed them actually too, breed them and hatch them and all that kind of stuff. And I'm a duck guy that just embraced the tool of YouTube. It's a tool. YouTube is a business tool, and that's the way he's not looking at it. It's a business tool. Then it's crucial, and the amount of money he's pulling in off of it, it's substantial. I wouldn't doubt that it's he's probably pulling more money in off of YouTube, his business, his social media, than he is through the actual park. Because I'll give you an analogy, my opinion on this one. How many people can walk through his park in a day, and how many people can stop in and look? There's 1.5 billion people a month on YouTube looking at videos, looking at live streams, looking at everything. There ain't 1.5 billion people at his gates of his adventure park. You know what I mean? I need a good foot massage, but with your socks on. He needs some kind of. He needs some. You know what he really needs? He really needs? He needs multiple cameras, okay, and then he needs to have a switching system to change the view. So when the giraffe moves around, he can change the view because of the size of the giraffe. He needs different camera angles. One single camera that moves around won't work. He needs multiple cameras. He basically needs 4 cameras in the stall. And as the giraffe moves around, he needs to have and it's not expensive. It's not expensive. It's like basically $1,000 will buy the switching gear, and then 4 cameras. So, and then someone needs to push the button. Oh, giraffe's moved. Monitor. Go to that camera. Go to this camera. So that it moves around. So the giraffe right now, where he's standing, they should have a camera on the other side pointing. Oh, there's the giraffe. And some freaking sound. I hate live streams with no sound. I have a pet peeve. That's my pet peeve on YouTube is live streams with no sound. I don't know if motion detection would work on that, Gail, because the cameras, there's too many cameras. You'd have too many conflicting, picking up motion and which one to use. I don't know. I don't know that Paul Anka song. So I grew up with Paul Anka playing in the house all the time as a child, but I don't remember any of his music. No. That's the deal. But that's my opinion, based on what I have learned about live streaming. And I don't know a lot about live streaming. I'm just a beginner. I've only had a couple streams. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know the Social Blade. So I think he's probably doing, based on YouTube ad revenues right now, he's probably pulling in about 10 grand US a month in ads. Then he's got his super chat. Then he's got his $5 text when she's going into labor. Plus there's the $20 Facebook deal where you could become a secret member of some cult and watch the birth from another angle or something like that. I'm not sure. And that angle. Then he's got merchandise. The guy is living large. He's doing it, but he's just sucking on the production quality, sucking it bad. Oh man, it's like really, really bad, folks. I'm telling you, it's like I get it. I see a huge opportunity to have something like that. What you could do with that. I tell you, if I was in charge of that production. And I'm talking just with an example, just with the equipment I have here, with half the equipment I have here, half, not even all of it, just half of what I got out in the barn here. What I use here at the property, at the Magoon, in the barn, and the pen and everything. Half of that equipment, okay? I bet you I could turn his live stream into 100,000 viewers with just half. You follow me? Like. But he would have to educate himself on all the equipment. I ain't going down there to do it. Plus, he wouldn't listen to me anyways. I bet you I could send I could send him an email and I could say, look, I've only done 4,000 live streams on YouTube, and I run simultaneous live streams all the time, and he still wouldn't listen to me. People don't listen, you know? They don't listen. Seriously, folks. Bye, Myrtlefoot. Thanks for joining in this morning. So, we could start a duck cult, you know? But we are a cult here, folks, honestly. We are. It's just us. Just us. And we're going to have the geese hatching. It'll be just us. Nobody else. We'll be slamming the hammer down on everybody coming in and causing us problems. Because we're just an elite group, you know? Oh. It's not that I'm light years ahead, Stephanie. That's not the thing. Is that I approach you, I'm not going to lie, okay? I approach YouTube as a tool in a business model. And my business model is to share something, okay? And currently I'm sharing the ducks, all right? And my life, part of my life, taking care of the ducks, okay? And I look at the tool and how can I share the most, give you the best idea, the best idea of what's really going on, okay? And I look at what the tool can do, you know, and it's unbelievable what the tool can do. Like it is like, think about it, folks. I grew up in the 70s, you know, watching TV as a child, the late 60s, you know. Well, we didn't get a TV till 67, 68. 68. Was 68 I got a TV? Didn't have a TV when I was really small, but anyways, somewhere around 68, got a TV. Anyways, we had 2 channels when we first got our TV. And then we got 3 when we got the color TV. That was awesome. But anyways, that was an event. I remember that day. Color TV came into the house. But back then, the only way you could share anything was you had to be part of a big, you know, giant organization, you know, conglomerate, you know, corporation. But look at this today. I'm sitting here connected to the internet, and there's, you know, potentially 1.5 million people out there, 1.5 billion people out there, and I'm sitting here with this little phone, with a little microphone, with a wide angle lens on my phone, and I'm talking live, you know? Like, and it's an amazing tool. It's an amazing tool. It's just done. That's why it's freaking the government out, It's because the average Joe can be now can be a reporter and expose the government lies and how we're getting screwed. But that's another rabbit hole. But the guy's sitting with a gold mine, with a giraffe, you know? Like, unbelievable. You know? George, yeah, that's right. But we didn't have French CBC. We didn't pick up Channel 9 very good here. It was only on certain nights you could get French CBC. Only on certain nights. No. It was CBC, CTV, and we had a little tiny channel called CHRO. They were independent up in Pembroke. We got them on a good night. They were the strongest signal but crappiest programming. And then there was Global when we got the color TV. That was awesome. Color TV, 13 channels, but only 3 of them worked because there's nothing else. You'd hit the buttons, there'd be nothing there. And it was remote control too. It was high-end stuff, man. High-end TV, 19-inch color TV. Whew. Cartoons became alive. It was unbelievable. Saturday mornings, cartoons in color. Unbelievable. They guy was on national news here. They guy? Vista? Who's they guy? I don't know. I don't understand that one. No, the French CBC was regional. It was out of Montreal. We didn't get it all the time. Or it was out of Ottawa. The signal wasn't that good to get. Or maybe my parents blocked it out and we didn't even look at Channel 9. I forget. You couldn't speak the language. Why watch it? I was English, you know? Become a YouTube consultant, Nancy? And hurt my head trying to convince people to listen? No. Live streaming consultant. Folks, I'm going to tell you some stories, okay? I don't know everything about live streaming, but I got a pretty good handle on it, okay? I have offered my services to volunteer organizations that live stream, and they're doing an absolute terrible job, absolutely terrible. And I've offered, because I got an extra camera here. I always have an extra camera and an extra encoder floating around as backup, doing nothing. And I thought, they were a volunteer organization, and I thought, I want one night I could come over here and do a live stream, set it up for you, do it on your Facebook page, whatever, and you could have a decent quality, decent sound, and show you how to do it. And free, just to for something to do to help this volunteer organization out, and they wouldn't do it. Not interested. Not interested. So, just not. It's really unbelievable. The saying, the saying of, you can lead them to water, but you can't make them drink? That's the deal. No. Yeah, the snow's coming down good, Stephanie. We're going to get they're saying anywhere from 10 to 20 centimeters. No. Matt, you do and then redirect the message, Terry. You do train of thought, just brain fart there. You lost, right? No problem. I do it all the time. I lose my train of thought. But I just think, the giraffe guy, he's hit the mother load. And he's hit the mother load. But what's it in inches? Divide it by 2.5. There's your inches. Okay? Do the math. Or use Google Translate. Now Google, you Google Translate. Google conversion. Thank you, Terry. I take live streaming very serious, folks. I take it very serious. I did a lot of work. I put a lot of infrastructure in. I remember that spring, and I didn't know a thing. I knew nothing. It was like, I didn't even know how to set up a network back then. And it was like, I didn't have a clue, And I managed to, in 6 weeks, set it all up. And I haven't had to do any mods to it since the original setup, but the giraffe guy, man, the giraffe guy is like 40,000 people, and it's like, it's an opportunity. Like I said, they're banging on the door, and he's telling everybody to go around to the back, 40,256, and the super chat is just flying. And actually, if you read the super chat, a lot of them say it's for the conservation effort, and he's not a conservation place. He's a petting zoo, It's going to be wet snow too, heavy wet snow today. It's 0 degrees, and it's going above 0 tomorrow. And it's supposed to be, according to the weather, it says, when I checked last time, which was when I went to bed, the weather said that it was going to be 2 days of snow, which I told you, March can be the biggest snow. Oh, they got a special weather statement. 2 days of snow, today and tomorrow. So what's the special weather statement say? It's got the old banner across the top. Okay, 10 to 15 centimeters of snow today, and then 10 to 15 centimeters of snow tonight. So 30 centimeters. So roughly a foot of snow is coming. Wet, heavy snow. Like I told you, this is March. And then it's going to warm up to 0. And it's actually, they're calling for 7 degrees on, what day is that? Thursday, and rain. And above 0. I'm not even going to plow. I'm just going to let it melt. I'm going to see if I can do that. I'm going to see. You gave the weather forecast on Stream 5? I just gave it right now, Susie. Live on YouTube. We're doing the weather update for the ducks. What we're going to be having here. What's going to happen. Folks. Hey? But like I said, the geese, I'm going to come up with something pretty soon. Like when it gets warm enough and I can get the grid out, as soon as it gets warm enough that I can leave the lights on and that the birds can commingle, the grid's going to come down. So as soon as the ice gets enough out of the way that I can get the grids out of the place, I got to get the grids out because I want the geese to roam around and find the place where they want to have a nest. So that's the deal. I'm hoping that they're going to pick a spot either in the barn or in the goose shed and not out in the yard somewhere, like out in the pen. Which they could do that too, because geese are notorious for making nests in the middle of nowhere, out in the open. Yeah, because my neighbor had that, a goose, one of his geese, the guy down the road that actually gave us geese, when he had geese, before they all got killed, he had a goose, made a nest right in the middle of the driveway in the farmyard. And they had to put a whole bunch of fencing around it because the goose just right out in the open, right in the middle of nowhere. Like the driveway made a nest and had a nest with all the eggs. So. No, I'm not gonna. They're gonna commingle, Connie. I gotta let the geese have more room because the goose shed's not big enough to let the geese make their own nests and hatch. Like I gotta divide the goose shed in half, and it's still gonna be iffy if two geese will even go in there. But if I make a big enough divider so the geese think that they're separate, we could have two geese hatching in there, which I can get with one camera, and then in the barn we could potentially have three geese in there, and then I'll have to put like a barricade up so that the goose feels, I'll have to go get some plywood and put some wall up so the goose doesn't feel that it's being bothered. But I need to commingle them pretty soon. Like soon as I can start leaving the lights on at night and the geese can come and go everywhere where they want, that's when I got to do this. Because it's going to take them probably it might take like 2 or 3 weeks before they feel comfortable and find the spot where they want to do it. So, my geese rock. They do. They're so it's like actually all the birds rock, folks. It's sad that I'm gonna have to say goodbye to them all. I get sad every day when I think about it. As soon as they see me, they blow a gasket. They say hi to me every day. I never thought birds would be so connected. How can you get connected to it like a bird? You know what I mean? Like they see me walking around in the back room and they start losing it when they see me. Oh, he's coming out, or I'll go on the back deck. Or I start walking towards them and they start getting all excited. And they even get excited for Doug to a certain degree. I think they understand who Doug is. Like Tiny, if I talk, Tiny's got to talk back. Like it's like, you know what I mean? Like I don't understand that bird. It's like if I can't talk around Tiny. It's like if I'm talking on the camera, she just screams. Lucy was making a nest. Well, Lucy actually, I'm trying to think. Lucy's 3 or 4 years old. I can't. It's either 3 or 4. So she's like really mature. She actually absolutely should be sitting on a nest this year. I don't know if she loves me, Virginia, but she definitely has some kind of attachment to me. But I know why, because I saved her life. That day I saved her life there in that big storm when I got hit by lightning there, and I lost the internet. And I found her out there in the pen, basically pounded into the mud, almost dead, and brought her back to life in the house. And then after that, she was just stuck to me, Like, That was a funny stream. Every time I left the room, I think about that. You know, I'd leave the room and she'd just freak out. Go back in the room, she'd go quiet. I'd leave the room and she'd freak out. She was a cute little gosling, eh? A real underdog. Matt and his underdogs, you know. Because really, you know, that duck, that goose should not be allowed to breed. You know, the genetics there are bad. You know, she's half the size of a regular goose. She's got a serious wobble problem. Like there's some serious bad genetics there. Like she was a runt right from the start. You know, like a total runt right from the start. Total. She shouldn't have been like as a gosling. She shouldn't have made it. It was just because of me that she made it. You know, my underdog thing I do here. I got a soft spot for the ones that are screwed up, you know. My poor little Magoo. I thought about him yesterday, actually, when I put that screaming stripper in the bathtub. My God, she just was. I couldn't believe it. I'm holding her, and I'm holding her so nice, you know, like I'm holding her by the chest, and like she's totally calm in my. I'm not totally in my hand. Like there's no way she's going to. And she was just freaking flopping her wings. Whoa! I'm freaking like. I'm like, stripper, my God, like I'm taking you to the bathtub. Like, and then she got in the bathtub, and like, as soon as she hits the water, she's happy, you know, cleans herself up right away. And but I was thinking, you know, oh, poor Magoo, you know, poor Magoo, you know, my little severely handicapped duck, you know. And stripper, she just plays it safe, you know. Just plays it safe. Stay in the barn. Nothing can happen to you in here. You know, like she's and they put a bathtub right back into the barn. She's looking trying to find a nesting box last night. It was so funny. She was going around, and then when I filled the straw up, I had all the straw in the nesting boxes, and then she was like literally went between my feet to get to the corner to where I put all the straw, and she buried herself in the straw. It was really funny. You know what's really funny? Is when I spray the ducks and I spray Dot and how she comes and lays by my feet when I'm spraying her. That's really funny. Yeah, Joe, I got a soft spot for, not just ducks, dogs, anything underdog, even humans. I've got a soft spot for, you know, for troubled humans too. I just got a soft spot. I'm soft. What can I say? You know, I'm an underdog kind of person. I always have been. Always. I cheer for the guy that's got the least chance. I don't know. That's if I'm going to join a team, I want to join the losing team. You know what I mean? I don't need my ego stroked to be on the winning team. I'll join the losing team and we'll see if we can make them better. You know? You know, I just thought of something, Vista, is that if we get too many goose eggs, maybe we can set them up and some duck will sit on them, you know? Now that's possible. Because once this starts with the goose eggs, I'm just gonna let them all go. I'm gonna let Mother Nature run its course, you know? You know? Oh, Terry, don't worry. I'm going to drag you along for the next chapter. You guys are not going to believe the next chapter. There's going to be a big adventure coming. Trust me, folks. Big, 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 big. Matt and the 140-pound horse. Here we go. You know. It's going to be interesting. See, now he's like, okay, I've lost interest in you because you're not giving me any treats. Yeah, totally. I don't care anymore. Wait. Oh, I just realized. Oh no. Okay, right now my screen's backwards, but it's not on the screen. Oh, that U2 reverse world. No. No, there'll be no ducks, Michael. Can't have ducks where I'm going to go. Well, I can have ducks, but can't have ducks on the journey to get there, that's for sure. I got enough problems with the 140-pound dog. Raising penguins. I could live stream that one real good, eh? Raising penguins, but they only have 2 eggs, penguins. And then I'd have to go out into the tundra and find where the penguins are. It'd be hard getting it'd have to do with a cell phone connection. It wouldn't work. What is this adventure? Matt's sitting drinking tea in the morning. I don't even like tea. You know what? I'm still sucking the same cup. That's how bad it is. One single cup lasts an hour. It's just brutal to drink. That's the end of it. I have no urge for more either. Not like coffee. Oh. Okay, it's getting later in the day, and drops down to 39,300. And what are we staring at for 39,000 people? Oh, the drop. No, we got the back of the neck. We got the back of the neck, or do we? What are we at here? I'm just curious. No, we're staring at the shoulders, folks. Like, they could have a camera lower specifically for that view to see. Like, I don't know what this giraffe's doing right now. He's got his head down in the corner. You know, is the giraffe depressed? It's got his head down, and the poor male's looking over there going, hey, what are you doing over there, woman? Get over here. Like the poor giraffe, you know? Oh, I don't know. Missing the boat, man. Opportunity is banging on that guy's door. Banging on that guy's door. Like, banging. Like I think with this, folks, you know, with the ducklings, I think the most we ever had in the duckling was, I think, just shy of 5,000 at once. You know? I think it was 5,000. And I didn't know much about live streaming then, and I was stumbling to keep, you know, I had cameras on the ground with the ducklings, and I had 2 streams going, one on the floor. That's when I first began. I didn't have a clue. I wish I knew what I know now back then. Oh man, the live stream, those, it would have been just absolutely crazy. I would have had 4 live streams running on the ground with those 1,000 ducklings. That would have been just awesome. That would have been crazy, actually. It would have been crazy. Oh. I could be raising giraffes in Antarctica, because I'll be down there with the penguins. I don't think the giraffes would like the penguins. I don't want to raise alligators. Not interested in that. They might eat Doug. Speaking of that, I watched the video. I got YouTube. I got a question for you. Have people noticed? Have you noticed that YouTube is recommending ridiculously old videos to everybody? Like, I've noticed lately, like, I'm getting stuff recommended to me that is 10 years old. I'm like, what the hell's going on with the YouTube algorithm that's recommending these 10-year-old videos? Like, it's like, and then you go to the comments of the people, and everybody in the comments are going, why is this recommended to me? It's 10 years old. You know what I mean? Like, but anyways, there was one recommended to me that the guy had a saltwater croc that he was feeding saltwater. It was in Australia, had saltwater crocs. He was feeding them off his front veranda area, but it was all fenced off. But they had a little tiny dog that for 10 years, this little dog ran down and bit the tail of the croc, and the croc had run back to the water. And these people were laughing, oh, the little dog runs down there and bites the croc. And I'm like, when I saw the video, the first part of the video, I was like, whoa, man, are you stupid? Like, I'll send a little dog down to, you know, the freaking crocodile was like 4 meters long, about, you know, 15 feet, 18 feet long. It was huge. And then the next video, at the end of the video, was the little dog runs down, and the little dog, you know, was old, over 10 years old, and he bit on the crocodile, but this time he didn't bite the crocodile on the tail because the crocodile was facing the wrong way, and he bit the crocodile on the head. And the crocodile turned his head and ate the dog. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, who sends their 10-pound dog down to shoo away a 3.5 meters? Saltwater crocs are the most vicious and biggest one of them all. Like, if you're going to screw with something, that saltwater croc is not the one you do, okay? And then I'm like, why? Like, if I lived in an area that there were saltwater crocs and Doug was doing that, I would have a shock collar on Doug, and I would be shocking him to stay away from those critters. I would make that my life goal to make sure the dog never went near those things. Okay, and Doug's a big dog. Okay, but a saltwater croc, they're like, you don't screw with those things, folks. Like, one, they're the biggest, and they're the most vicious, you know. And it's like, and the guy, they were shocked in the video. Everybody's shocked, you know. Like they're watching the dogs go, oh no, well, what did you expect? You just fed your dog to the crocodile. It's like, my God, it's like. Anyways, they took a picture of the guy, and when I saw the picture, I was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, he's a retard. That's what it is. No other. Like, you saw the picture of him, you're like, yeah, the guy's seriously mentally challenged. Anyways, seriously mentally challenged. But this is the stuff that's been getting recommended, you know. Old stuff, you know. No, Virginia. No. It's like, you know, no. It's the average intelligence would even know you don't send a 10-pound dog to shoot away a 3.5 meter long saltwater croc. No. It's just no way. That's moron. Very low IQ. Like somewhere around 75, 77 IQ. Like really stupid. Really government dependent type. You know, beer drinking. You know, non-stop breeding stupid. That's what that is, you know. Like, seriously. But they sit there and watch giraffes' butts. Speaking of the giraffe, what's the giraffe up to now? What are we up to? Oh, we're still staring at the shoulder. No, I've got it paused here, so I don't know for sure here. What are we at? Oh, no, we got the giraffe. Giraffe's turned around. We got the giraffe right now. The giraffe is here, I gotta just put over my other screen here. The giraffe right now is talking to the male through the wire, and there's 40,880 people watching it. Unbelievable, man, oh man. If I was there, I could really. Oh, I would wire that stall up. It would have cameras everywhere. And then I would come out. I'd have a low cam too, and I would build some kind of barricade around it so the giraffe couldn't break the camera, like a steel cage. And I would have a camera down low, because I bet you people would love to see. Here's something I would like to see. You know, I would like to see a shot of the belly of the giraffe, like that height. You know what I mean? Like, how big is she? She's pregnant right now. I would like to, if I was following this, if I was a giraffe lover, you know, and watching, and a big fan of watching giraffes birth, I would want to see how big she is at that level. Like, you know, at the human eye standing there level. So why isn't there a camera at the low level so that I can see, you know, how big she is? You know, like how big is her, you know, how big is her udder? Like what does she look like? How bloated is she? Like, you know, like the whole bit. You know what I mean? There's so much there you could show. Like, you could turn it into, you could run 5 simultaneous streams. And like, why isn't he doing that? Why isn't he having simultaneous streams from different angles and have 100,000 people there? You follow me? It's a huge opportunity, folks. He is. He's almost sending them next door when they're knocking on the door. I'll go next door. You know what I mean? It's a huge opportunity. Massive opportunity knocking at his door right now. No, the giraffe wouldn't kill the cameras, Virginia. You just weld up a steel cage. You know, you just make a steel cage, and then bolt it to the wall, right to the frame, so the studs. You can do it with livestock, and then put a camera inside it. Like, hey, they make shark cages. You know, they put people in the water with the sharks. You know, follow me? Like, 687 people watching the empty stall with a baby giraffe. I know, eh? Empty stall, 680. I know, Argyle duck. You know, I know that it's like, it's unbelievable. The giraffe is king of YouTube right now. King of the ducks. King of the ducks ain't king. Ducks are nothing. Just us and the ducks. You know. Us and the ducks, and geese hatching this year. There'll be geese hatching. There's going to be geese hatching this year. But the geese are going to do it themselves. I ain't doing nothing, man. Well, I'm going to set it up so they have privacy and they can figure out where they want to be. So the sooner the snow melts and I can get the grids out, and then the geese can commingle and start figuring out where they want to be. And I'm gonna have to set up, like I said, I gotta get some plywood. I'm gonna have to set up some stalls. And so I gotta sort of like make cubby holes, but they gotta be big enough. They can't be like a duck cubby hole, so it's gotta be at least like a 2 foot by 2 foot type thing, that the geese can go in and feel safe, you know. And then it's gonna take a couple of weeks probably before they pick up. Because geese are absolutely the worst when it comes to getting used to things. So. Have fun shoveling snow, George. The mic looks heavier than it should. That mic looks heavier than it should. I don't know. Oh, you think it's pulling down my shirt? No, my shirt's just crooked. The mic weighs nothing. See? It's just the shirt's crooked. It's binding. It's binding with the undershirt, which pretty soon I can stop wearing those when it warms up. No, it weighs nothing. Nothing. If it bothers you that much, I'll move it. Here, I'll put it on this side so you don't think that it's pulling on my shirt. It's not pulling on my shirt. Here. See? It's very light. Just a little light. Just a little microphone. You have OCD, it's unsettling. Is that better for you right now? I can't clip it on this because it gets scratches on my neck. I don't want to scratch on my neck. I hope that's better for you. So, yes, you can. If you do the link that Vista just posted, you can get a T-shirt like this with Doug on the back. Here, I'll show you what this is on the back. See? Oh, here, see. There's a picture of Doug in the back. You can have a photograph of my dog and Stripper. Stripper's still alive. I gotta put this back on here. I'll mail it myself. The shipping and handling takes a while though, because I don't go into town very often. And if the storm is really bad, I won't be mailing any shirts until the snow melts. So it could be a week before I mail the t-shirts, but they're getting mailed by me. If you really want, you can put a note in, and I can include dog hair. It's not a dog hair free zone here, okay? It's not like those eBay sellers, you know, smoke-free, pet-free home. The amount of t-shirts I've mailed out over the years, and dog hair in the packages, and I always giggle to myself as I think about that on eBay, where they say, "Oh, from a smoke-free, pet-free home." Like, yeah, there's a good chance you're going to get dog hair inside the package when I mail it to you, just to let you know. So if you got a problem with dog hair, you might have an allergic reaction when you get the t-shirt. You know, just warn you, okay? I can't guarantee, you know, that there'll be no dog hair. Sort of like when you're standing. The best is when you're standing at the grocery store. You're in front of the bulk food section, okay, where all the nuts are and everything, and it's like, you know, you've got the scoopers and you're, you know, to scoop up, and it's like there's a big sign, may contain nuts. It better contain nuts. I'm in front of the nut bulk food place. You know what I mean? So, may contain dog hair. There's a dog here. Now, I could have actually had a big clump of dog hair last week. I washed the blanket that I have, my little sleeping blanket, when I watch TV at night, and I put her through the old wash machine and the dryer, and the clump of dog hair was, I couldn't believe there was that much dog hair on the blanket. Doug has the finest little short brown hair. It's brutal. It's brutal. It's like dust. It's like dust. That's what it's like. You know, little short stuff like that, and it's blonde and it's everywhere. You know. So we could sell packages of Doug's hair with the T-shirt. Oh, we got the giraffe is now facing us at 41,367 people, folks. The giraffe is doing awesome. Man, oh man, I would love to camera that stall up. Like, I just don't believe the opportunity right there, folks. The opportunity is huge. It's huge. And get this, folks. Get this, okay? And I don't understand why he doesn't do this, is that when you have this many people watching, 41,200, you can insert commercials in your live stream. So if you sit there on the back end, on the production side of YouTube, you can actually insert a commercial, okay? Why doesn't he do that? Why isn't someone there inserting commercials? Because at 41,000, you're literally serving a commercial up to 41,000 views. Like, he could sit there and serve a commercial to 41,000 people. So, you know, like literally you could make $80. Just sit there and insert a commercial. There's $80. Like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. Just so many opportunities. Look at the size of her. She's got a serious pregnancy happening. Oh, she's scratching herself. Anyways, we're watching vicariously watching the giraffe through Matt here, going through caffeine withdrawal, I think, this morning. I need coffee. Or maybe more tea. No, I don't. No more tea. Oh, I'm sorry. We don't post links to games here. We're not gamers here. We're duck people. Ann HG, we're duck people. Sorry about that. Not going to ban you. I removed the link. They are, however, processed in the same plant as the nut house. I don't know what you mean, Roxy. I don't understand that. Are we talking about the nut display that says may contain nuts and the whole display is bulk nuts? They better have nuts in them because I'm buying nuts, you know? If I got home and there's no nuts in the nuts, I would like that. You know. Peanuts are not nuts. Well, I'm buying the mixture ones that actually are nuts. There's almonds and filberts and everything mixed up. It's a big bulk food section. They have regular peanuts too there. I know nuts are not there. The legume. Peanut butter. I like that. Peanut, but it's not a nut. I know. It's confusing. Life's confusing. It's like cashews. You know? You want to really be confusing? When I was in Brazil and I wanted cashews because I love cashews, and I thought, oh, I'm in Brazil and there's like lots of cashews here. This is where they grow them here. So I'm like trying to find cashews, and they don't call cashews down there. It's because it's the nut of the fruit, and which, by the way, never eat a raw cashew. Oh, whoa, made that mistake. I learned that the hard way. Because I was at a cashew tree, and we were picking the cashew fruits off, and I peeled everything back, got to the seed inside, which is the cashew nut, and it was raw. It was not roasted, and I bit into it, and I burnt my lips right off. My lips completely burnt off. It was unbelievable, the pain. I was in pain for days. That was a bad experience. Really bad experience. Learned a lesson. Raw cashews, do not ever do that. Bad news. And then, but going in the store and you're looking for cashews and it's they don't call it that. You actually have to actually have to ask for the seed of the fruit because they don't know what cashew nut is. Anyways. Figured out how to ask for cashew nuts in the grocery stores, and they look out, they were so cheap. Oh, I ate a lot of cashew nuts. I'm gonna tell you that right now. A couple times I lived on cashew nuts for a couple days. Fresh roasted cashew nuts. Oh, folks, tasty stuff. It's not a spicy, it's a burn. It's like a chemical burn. You know? Cashews are deadly if raw. Yeah, they are, Vista. It's like a chemical burn. It's not a spicy hot. It's a burn. Like I burnt my lips completely. The skin peeled off my lips. Oh, and it didn't. I didn't even get like I think one or two chews, and I spit it out, and my lips, and I drank. Oh man, I was gargling my mouth with beer and kept spitting out. And it was the most it was a chemical burn, but my lips peeled completely peeled. Lost the whole skin off my lips. Absolutely deadly stuff, man. Bad news. Learn my lesson. But it's really quite amazing that it's this big fruit growing on a tree and there's one single nut inside of it. It's amazing. So when you look at a bag of cashews, okay, a bag of cashew nuts, it's like I look at, you like a jar of cashew nuts like that. Okay, took a truckload of fruit. It's like literally, you know. A truckload of fruit. And the juice, the cashew juice is actually really tasty because I discovered that and I started drinking cashew juice all the time. And the actual juices of the fruit is actually really, it's very tasty. It's hard to come by too. Well, I had a hard time finding it all the time, but that was because my grasp of the Portuguese language at that point was bad. At the end, I could get it. At the end, I was good enough. I could hunt down stuff I liked. I could go into the store and I could articulate what I was looking for. Caspicine burns. It was a burn. Bad burn, really bad. And it really burned bad going back on the scooter, driving back, and the wind hitting my burnt lips. Oh, it was bad. It was bad, oh, folks. It was bad. It is downright dangerous. But like I said, the fruit, the juice of the fruit, really tasty stuff. And the nut roasted, the seed nuts, it's really good. You know, but the rest, dangerous raw. It was a real eye opener, I tell you. I learned something new. That was a lesson you don't repeat. It is 42,000, folks. 419 doing the giraffe. We're looking at a headless giraffe right now, just the body, the head stuck in the corner. No, they don't look the happiest day. Bumgia, I guess. You have a great day too. Do the bad. Well, folks, I think I should get my breakfast happening. I think I should. I should do a breakfast. We've talked enough about everything other than ducks this morning. Other than, I am going to pull off some kind of hatch this year. I don't know, with the gooses. We'll set something up for us private duck fans here. The elite group of duck lovers, you know. It's Portuguese, it's not Brazilian. They don't speak Brazilian in Brazil. They speak Portuguese. So, anyways, it's all right. I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna get my breakfast happening. I'm gonna get my day happening. It's Sunday. It's very late. It's 11:12. Are you in Brazil right now? Or are you in North America? Are you a Portuguese in North America? Or are you in Brazil right now? I'm curious. Do we have somebody right now in Brazil watching us chat breakfast? There's a 30-second delay on commercials. Oh, you're in Portugal. My first wife was from Portugal, Azore Islands. What part of Portugal are you in? Another rabbit hole, you dug me down. What's the rabbit hole this morning? The toxicity of cashew fruit? You never know where we're going to go in the mornings here. We can go anywhere. Anywhere. Non-duck related, giraffes, geese, everywhere. Near Lisbon. I was in I went to Portugal. I was in Portugal once. I was only 4 or 5 years old. Don't remember the trip. I was young, in the back of a car. A young lad, with no seatbelt in the back of the car. A long time ago. That would be a very long time ago. Very long time ago. It would be. Well, we're the rabbit hole channel some days, eh? You never know. Oh, you never know, Virginia, where you go. Like I said, I don't plan this out. I just get on here and we just chat about anything. You throw it at me, and if I know something about it, we'll go there. But if not, we just sit here and look at a giraffe back with 41,947 people. I just can't believe that. No sound. Everybody's just staring at the back of a giraffe. She's got a pretty good girth on her, though. She's seriously pregnant, folks. Seriously pregnant. Big. I'm telling you, 100,000 people for the birth of a giraffe, you know? 100,000. No, we're more than just ducks here in Virginia. It's turned into a little bit more than that. You know, it's sort of like we've sort of got a combination of, you know, Matt and Ducks and Doug. We're like a variety show, if you know what I mean. That's what we do here, variety. Because it could be Doug eating duck poop or kangaroo treats. Matt going down rabbit holes everywhere. And, you know, the poor little ducks. Which right now, I think my ducks are probably, I'm just going to check something here. Because I haven't looked at my little duck live streams this morning to see what they're up to. Are they outside? In the snow? Oh, the breeders. The breeders, eh? They're a tough duck. Oh, man. Those, they're just so awesome, those little birds. They really, you know, the one thing about the breeder ducks, you know, the little crossbreeds I've done, they make me so, I get this smile on my face so much. And then you got the white ducks. They're all inside right now sleeping. Right now, on stream number 1, they're all sleeping. All the white ducks are inside sleeping. What's stream number 2 look like? Yeah. Oh my God, man. It looks like a whole bunch of dead white ducks. They're all inside sleeping. Like, oh man. Is that a dead duck? Okay, folks, I think we got a dead duck on stream number 2. Unless my eyes are playing tricks here. My eyes must be playing tricks. Because it looks like her legs are splayed out behind her and she's dead in the box. Oh no, I see the feather move. Okay, she's breathing. All right. She's not dead. The feather moved. All right. False alarm on the dead duck. It's like, whoo. Anyways. Of course, the geese say, we're not in the building because, you know, we're just not going to do that. The geese are outside. Yeah. Look at that, eh? What a beautiful little stream. It's all green. The geese are walking around. And 3 people, including myself, are there right now. Yeah, they're little, poor little birds, eh? Anyways. Maybe if I painted, maybe I got an idea. What if I took and the white ducks and painted giraffe pattern on the white ducks? Maybe that would work. Oh, Doug. Oh, man. What's with the farting, man? Oh, it hurts. Okay. Her legs are spread out. But I saw her feathers move, killing. Paint the geese. It'd be harder to paint the geese than I don't have a white background. The ducks are a white background. I could get a better pattern. You know? I don't know. I don't know. They're praying right now for the giraffe. I'm looking up here right now. They're praying for the giraffe right now to have a good birth in the comment section of their chat. All right, folks. I was just thinking something. I'm not going to say it. Anyways. Oh, God. I have no idea. My kitchen stinks. I'm going to go and pick up some eggs. Go check on that duck. I hope it's not dead. I find it hard to believe that we got a dead duck. I got to check this again. I'm going to go down there. Why would she be dead? There's no reason to have a dead duck. Everybody was healthy last night. I see your feathers moving, though. Like, I mean, it's not like we have a rape victim or anything, because the ducks aren't even, there's not even enough ducks to be raping right now, male wise. We don't have that problem. Okay, I'm gonna go down to the barn, and you can go down. If you go down to the stream, she just moved. Okay. All right, I don't have to panic then. All right. Someone said they saw her move. No, she hasn't moved. She's in the exact same position, folks. Absolutely the same position. I'm going to go down there. All right, I'm going to go down. I'm going to get dressed here and whip down there and pick up the eggs so they don't play duck egg bowling and break them all, because right now there's not a lot of straw on the ground. And with the cement floor, they crack a ton of eggs. So probably this morning half the eggs will be cracked. They're not giving us a lot of eggs yet. They're being really stingy on the egg situation. They're not. We haven't turned on yet. It's March, but they should be turned on soon. It should be like serious amount of eggs happening. The geese eggs I'm looking forward to. I'm just wondering how many geese eggs we're gonna have. We're gonna have some goose hatching just for us, just for the little group of people here. I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks for joining me for this 96-minute, I don't know where we went this morning. But watch the video. I put the link below. There's a link below here. Watch the video and you can see what happened to the ducks. It's explained so perfect by that guy. The duck just moved her wings? Or was it the wind? Did you actually see the wings lift up? She's up now? Let me see. Oh, one leg moved. The other leg, the left-hand leg is not sticking out behind her anymore. She was just sleeping. Because her left leg now isn't splayed out. She was just totally chilled. That's what she was doing. The white ducks, they're so lazy. Oh yeah, she's just moving her wings. They're lost. She's alive. Okay, no dead duck. Okay, that's good. I still got to go down and get the eggs before they play duck bowling with the eggs and break them on the cement floor. I got to go do that and then get my breakfast happening, you know. Anyways, that's the deal. Close call, I know, I didn't like that Argyle duck, seriously did not like the thought of a dead duck. We've had such a good, like we've had, folks, the most awesome winter for not having medical issues with ducks. Like, you know, it is really, like really, folks, like there isn't a day go by I don't think about this stuff, because last year was a horror show with the amount of sick ducks we had. So it was almost like last winter was the thinning out of the herd of the you know, to get rid of the weak ducks, because all the weak ones perished last winter. Because we had at the beginning of the season, we had those two get the infection, and then the two breeders got the infection, but the two breeders, you know, they got better, but the other two ones didn't. You know, so we lost 2 ducks. It's been a good winter. Considering how harsh winter's been, considering this winter has sucked a unbelievable amount, we are amazing on our success rate on nothing happening. I know hospital ducks, they took over my garage last year. I couldn't bring my car. My car's been inside the garage all winter because I haven't had to have any hospital ducks. It's been great. You know, folks, I'm going to tell you something. Okay, I built this garage. My God, I'm trying to think here. 2004, I built the garage. 2004, 2005, I built the garage, okay? And this is the first winter ever that I've had my vehicle inside the whole winter. And this is the first winter, because the garage always was used for something else, my business, you know, equipment or whatever. But this is the ducks. But this is the first winter
that I've actually, ironically, my first and last winter here that I got to use my garage. Actually got to use the garage for what I wanted for. Car in the garage, and I can wash my car too in the garage, like, which I do. And it's like, well, not very often because I don't go anywhere, but I can. And ironically, it's the last winter I'm going to be here. Anyways, it's amazing how life does that to you, eh? Like, you know. Anyways, it's just life, eh? It takes you down some real windy, twisty roads. All right, I'm gonna go down there and pick the duck eggs up before they break them, and then I'm gonna come back here and cook my breakfast. I got my day underway. It's Sunday. It's 11:25. It's not gonna get dark now till midnight because they put that hour ahead thing. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. My day is really long now. I can do things till really late. Anyways, have a great day. Thanks for joining this morning for 100 minutes